Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video, then I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic, and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. And this one is kind of bittersweet because this is my vehicle, and when we bought it, Matt said, "This is your vehicle, and I'm not going to sell it." And he lied. But that's kind of what you get when you get married to an ADHD car dealer. He always finds something new. So he's like, "All right, we're done with Pacificas. I'm going to find you something new." And I don't know. He may decide that we want to keep this. I don't know. He said, "Well, let's just look for something new." So he said, "Go ahead and list it and we'll see what happens." So I should have known, but I'm going to list it and we'll see what happens. So this is my car. And with that, I did just clean it yesterday, but I do have 4 kids. And so if you do come and see it, it will not likely be in the same cleanliness condition that it is now. Just a heads up. But if you are buying a minivan, you are probably a mom, and you probably know that a minivan does not ever get clean because you have kids. That's just kind of how it is. So, I'm showing you what it could be. So here's what I got. 2020 Chrysler Pacifica. It's a 2020, so it's 5 years old. It was an enterprise rent-a-van down in Texas, I believe, when we got it. I've had it for just a little bit over a year, or just a little bit under a year maybe. Just not a whole long time. I had it since 189,000 miles, I believe. It's got 206,000 on it now, and it runs and drives phenomenally. It's a wonderful van. Body on it is really pretty good. I mean, you've got typical scratches and stuff like that. But really no major stuff. I mean, you'll have little scratches and stuff you'll see on there, but really no major dents or dings. Tires on here, probably around 45%. I mean, still good. They don't, they still drive smooth. They're not showing any signs of wear when they're driving or anything. The front tires are right about the same. And we have sensors all around this vehicle. This thing has all the cameras, all the backup sensors and everything on it. It's got all the safety features that a 2020 would have. And like I said, and I've had my kids in it once, and so yesterday it was like clean. Today it's like 90% clean. So it's got the black leather. And I've got my stuff in it today, but it's got the big Uconnect screen, and it comes with a Uconnect 4. We upgraded it to a Uconnect 5. It's got the Android Auto and all of that stuff in it. We changed a couple things, so it's got like the USB ports in there, the charging ports, and all of that stuff. If you're at all familiar with like Chrysler Dodge in like 2016, 2018 or newer, they changed the OBD2 ports where you have to have a subscription to access the OBD2 port. So we put in a bypass right there. That's what that red cord is. So you don't have to have the subscription. So we just have a bypass put in there. It's pretty common. You can get those on Amazon. But it's just black leather, pretty good condition. Again, it's all there. You've got all your automatic doors and stuff, and your mommy mirror. And then these seats are all stow and go, so they will completely fold into the floor. And if you look at my pictures, I've got pictures of the entire back end folded flat, so you can see what it looks like that way as well. And back around here's the back end. And one of the reasons my husband got me this specific van is it's the all-wheel drive version. It's the Launch Edition, which has the all-wheel drive package, which is nice in the wintertime. I didn't have any issues last winter. Granted, you know, some winters we get 14 feet of snow and some winters we get no snow at all. So I don't think we had a really bad winter at all last winter. But I didn't have any trouble getting in and out anywhere. Again, this side, really no dents or dings or damage or rust or anything. Came from Texas, so you're not really going to have any rust. I think probably your worst thing is, and I think Enterprise did this, they just put duct tape here. These plastic things, they're just not super solid on there, and I think that they duct tape those on. They're on there. They're just not perfect on there. Okay, around here, front of the vehicle. Yeah, see, it's all there. I think. Let me see. Did I pop the hood? Nope, I did not. Okay. Let me go. Pop the hood. Alright, under here, you've got your 3.6 Pentastar. And since we've got this, we got it, like I said, we got it at 189, 186, something like that. And we have redone the timing. So we redid everything all the way from the block up, I believe. So head gaskets, timing, plugs, coils, valve cover gaskets, valve, you know, all of that stuff. That's all new, all the way up. I don't think we put new rockers in. I'd have to double check, but so that's one good thing. I mean, that's a typical maintenance point anyways. You're supposed to redo timing at like 100,000 miles, but nobody ever does it. But so that's one thing that we've done. So that motor should be pretty solid. It still does burn a little bit of oil. So I just check my oil at every time I get gas, and I just kind of keep on top of it. But then if I keep on top of it, it's never a big deal. And otherwise, I just keep it maintained. I keep all my fluids full. I haven't had to do any tire work, brake work, anything like that. I haven't had to do any suspension work. Really, it's been really maintained up until I've had it, and then I haven't had to do anything since I've had it. So it's really been a great vehicle thus far. Okay, so in here we've got, let's see, 206,977 miles. Like I said, I'm driving it. That's going to go up. We've got that check engine light on, and I'm going to, I've got my scanner plugged in there, and it comes up on my phone, so I can't plug that in here, but I will post that in the pictures. It's a 401 code, which is an EGR code. It's an exhaust code. So it's really inconsequential, but I will post it in the pictures. And then, like I said, it's got Android Auto. I'm not going to connect it here because it would connect to my phone, and then it would mess up my volume on my video, all of that stuff. So we're not going to connect it, but it does connect. See, again, there's Android Auto. You've got your nav on there. You've got, okay, come on. You've got all your heated seats, your heated steering wheel, all of that stuff, your heat, your AC, all of that works. Let's see. Your surround camera. I don't think it works from here, but I think it works when you go in reverse, and I think I've got a picture of that. So you've got your top view, you've got all these views. You can change all the views on there. You've got, oh, this is another reason why I really liked this van. You've got the parallel parking feature. So you can turn the parallel parking feature on, and it will find a spot for you, and then it will literally park your van for you. So that is pretty much the reason I chose this van over another van, which is really awesome. You know, you've got your lane departure alert, your parking alerts, you've got your auto off. So that's your van will turn off. It's like your economy mode. When you're sitting at a stoplight or whatever, your van will just turn off to save fuel. You can turn that off if you want. All your basic, you know, bells and whistles and stuff. All right, window, driver's side window works. Passenger side window works. Rear passenger side window works, and then there's your rear controls back there. Those also work. And rear driver's side window works. Let's see. Any other windows? No, not that. Okay, so Now we're gonna go for a drive. And of course you've got your steering wheel controls right here for your phone. Oh, and this one also has the adaptive cruise, which I like. Some people don't like it, but you can turn on, here's your regular cruise, here's your adaptive cruise, which means that you can set it at like different lengths. So you can, here's closer to the car in front of you, here's farther away from the car in front of you, and then you set it, and then it will automatically keep you at a certain distance from the car in front of you. And then if you, like, so if the car in front of you slows down, it will slow down to keep you in that distance while also keeping you within your cruising speed. So I don't know, it's really fancy, cool computer stuff. I don't know. But then it also has you know, the safety features. It also has the automatic braking and the warning braking thing. Like if I get too close to something, it'll have the big red brake thing and it'll scream at me to brake. And then you know, all that safety stuff, which is, I mean, kind of cool for a mom who gets distracted by kids. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But as far as driving, it drives really well, drives smooth, has good acceleration. I don't hear any suspension noise. When we had it up in the air, when we've changed oil and stuff, we check the suspension. It's all tight. Brakes are good and solid, no grinding or vibration. We will turn our cruise on. So you can see right here, I've got my my cruise on, and that one's my, I'm trying to think of what the cruise is called. It's the one cruise that follows somebody. It's missing me for right now, but cruise works. There's my wiper fluid, and my wipers work. All that basic stuff that you don't even think about until you need it. Turn signals. Left turn signal works. Right turn signal works. Again, I can't really think of anything that doesn't work on this. I even got my little pink bling on my remote starter. It runs and drives phenomenally. Like I said, it's a 2020. It's got higher miles for a 2020. It was a rental van, and it burns a little bit of oil. It's got a check engine light on. But other than that, and it's got, you know, some scratches on it and all of that kind of stuff. Other than that, it runs and drives really well. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me. I can probably answer almost any question you have, because I've been driving it for 30,000 miles. So my phone number is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.